What's up, nieces and nephews? Welcome back. Today's Thursday. It's bike night. And normally I take the, if I do ride lately, I take the night train over to bike night. But we got something special going on with those cherry pie. Working with the tires a bunch on the night train. And by a bunch, I mean, I've gotten 3 tires for that thing in the last month or so. Anyway, it got me thinking, hey, what's going on with these tires on the old Road King? And I'm like, well, the tread looks good, but you know, I bought the bike last year. It's 2014 and it only had 12,000 miles on it. Tires look good. I'm like, I wonder how old they are. So I said to myself, check it. Looked on the left-hand side. Sure as shit, man. They were made in like the 5th week, 12th week, something like that of 2016. So these bad boys are 7.5 years old. And while they don't look dry rotted and the tread looks fine, that's a little outside of my comfort zone because I have no idea how this thing was stored before I bought it. The lack of corrosion indicates that it was taken care of in a garage environment, maybe temperature controlled, but I don't know. And also what's scary to me is I put about, 8,000 miles on this thing since I bought it. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, and apologies for the interruption, but in the elaborate use of my hands while talking, I ripped some cord out, and it's no good. Oh boy. I don't remember exactly where I was, but it was something about the date and riding 8,000 miles on this thing. But for those of you who have been around a while, you may remember that when I first got this bike in November of last year, I complained almost immediately that I didn't like how these tires felt. And I've never in my life felt tires on a motorcycle, when riding it. Just either the bike rode or it didn't ride. But as soon as I picked this up, I'm like, man, these tires they're very slick. I always felt like they were way too hard. And I thought maybe the Metzlers just had a hard compound. And maybe they do. I don't know. But what I learned in my research, very brief research, about, new tires really age out. There's a video out there on this. I don't remember if it was Revzilla or Fortnite. I'll try to find that and link it here somewhere if I remember to. But what I read was over time, the main component in a tire, which is rubber, starts to oxidize and become firm. I'm like, okay, that's it, which made me decide I'm changing the tires because Metzler could be a hard compound tire, or it could be just that, or a combination of both. Either way, I never feel very safe when there's any sort of possibility of slipping around. It could be water, it could be light dust on the road. I've come around curves sometimes and I can feel the front just kind of not fighting just to keep traction, but you can tell there was definitely a little bit of struggle there, and I don't like it. So today we're getting new tires on there. I got my quote yesterday, made sure they had the tires in stock, and we got a little surprise. Well, it depends on what I do with the thumbnail. It may not be a surprise at all. So I may as well just go ahead and spill the beans now. I'm putting white walls on here. I struggled with the decision. I asked my wife even what she thought. While she did say, it's your bike, do whatever you want, she did say, I think white walls look great on black bikes. I'm not so sure about red bike with all the chrome on it. And I'm like, well, I took that into consideration, but I'm like, you know what, fuck it, we're putting white walls on. That may be to my detriment. I may curse today that I decided to put white walls on this thing. I've heard they can be a nightmare. There is a man at work who has wide white walls on his Heritage. They are always spotless. I asked him yesterday, what is your secret to keeping your white walls so clean? And he told me what it was. I'm not going to say it here. I'm going to save that until the day I have to clean these for the first time to verify if it works or not. It's a dollar solution. Literally solution in almost any way you can think of it. So, yeah, gonna have new tires on by the end of the day. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, I'm not excited about the money that it costs, because even with the employee discount, it's still gonna cost me over $800 to get new tires. When I called up to the ride factory to kind of price compare, they were right there in line, about $40 more than the ride factory for black walls, not white walls. So We'll just go ahead and do it where I work because I got to be here all day anyway. Why make an extra trip? It's worth that little bit of extra cost. I think even if I could save a little bit of money by taking it to the ride factory, which I'm not, it would have to be significant in order to make it worth taking an extra trip somewhere. You know what I mean? In other news, equipment news, I've been complaining for a little while that the inside of my helmet smells like vinegar from my bald head, sweating profusely into it. I washed it a while back at the end of last summer, and the freshness stayed relatively relevant, basically, until about 2 months ago when it started getting a lot hotter. And just over the past few weeks, 2 months, all that sweat in there, oh, it was nasty. And then the other day when I went riding with my friends, it was raining, so I had to put the visor down. I felt like I was trapped in a jar of vinegar, like a pickle, like a cucumber waiting to be pickled. And it was nasty, man. It was so nasty. So over the last 2 days, I got her cleaned up. I used baby shampoo for it, pulled everything apart, put it back together. Today I gave it ample time to dry out over the course of yesterday. And what's nice is, I put this on, it smells like a fresh baby's head. Anyway, well, we're going to enjoy the scenery the rest of the way in. I've got the rest of this bridge over the water. I've got that bridge over the water. We'll get the birds, and we'll see you down there. All right, now that we're here, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. See this? There it is. I don't know if you can see it. 0516. So they old, baby. There it is. Got shadows I'm fighting with. Hey, one of the benefits of coming back here to Birds to get your shit done is that your friends are also your service advisors. Look at that smile. How could you guys, like, if you came back here and you said, hey, I want to get some service work done, look at this row. Come on now.
We're going as Powerpuff Girls.
That's it. I like that. She sent me a voicemail and said, hey, Mike, your clutch cable is leaking. Do you also want to get that checked out? I don't think it's going to show up here, but it sure is. I told her no, because 1, I'm a cheap bastard. 2, it's not that hard of a fix. 3, I'm going to have I'm going to change my bars here the next couple of months. So doing that's going to require a change of clutch cable and the O-ring anyway. So no thanks. I'll just do it. Yeah. Oh, that would also mean that I'd have to get new exhaust gaskets because you can't really get that transmission cover off without taking the exhaust off. So it becomes a much more involved. Yeah, no thanks. I'm already spending like 850 bucks. I think I threw up a little bit in my mouth when I said that. Now here's a Road King that's seen better days. Clearly some sort of accident. Back here in this whole corner is like the island of misfit motorcycles. Typically, I think these guys are waiting on insurance claims. Oh, there's a 2018 anniversary Sportster, 568 out of 2400. Good luck getting that done. Holy smokes. All right, so I'm not really like a trike guy. But we are in the retirement capital of the U.S., so we always get trikes in. Right now, Harley has sent us 6 black motorcycles. 3 of the trikes that we just got in are black. I, just like everybody else, kind of get tired of black. Can't go wrong with a black motorcycle, but still. But look at this beauty, huh? White sand pearl. Again, not really a trike guy, but if I'm going to get a trike, it's going to be something like this or the bright billiard blue that we got out this year. That is a sexy beast, man, for a trike. I always have to put that. Oh, they put the B on there. No, sir. You don't do that unless it's a Road King. That is definitely not a Road King. I'm going to have to call the CEO and let him know what I think about that. You don't do that. No. It's outlawed. Son of a bitch. Hey, if you come to Birds, you can choose who works on your bike. And today, I choose you. No, I like Jason a lot. I like all of the techs. But what I will say is that he told me that he had a dream about me last night. And when you tell me you have a dream about me, you're speaking my love language now. He told me in his dream I sold him a shitty motorcycle. And then at the end of the story, he's like, it was an Indian. I'm like, oh, okay, well, it makes fucking sense. I'm kidding. So we're getting the tires changed. He said, hey, you got a lot of meat left. If you guys remember from 6 months ago, I had to put these new weights on because they fell off the last time. Well, they just happened to fall right off again. So 7.5 years old. He said they feel a little lumpy, like probably scalloped. Wheel weights are falling off, so it's time. You can actually see right here. Like, see where some of the scalloping is if you look at it the other side. So I'm excited to get them done. There they are, baby. Hell yeah. Rear wheel, rear, front, and then we're gonna add this. I'm gonna add this to the front like a helicopter, like a propeller. Nice. Oh, there she is, baby. I wasn't 100% sure how I was going to like the look of it, but I think I paid for them, but I'm 100% sold, baby. That looks freaking classy, baby. Absolutely classy. Look at that. Hey, I might change my mind when it comes time to clean these things, but I think I have the secret. But for now, I'm in love. That's it, baby. That is it. You know, I don't always bring my camera to work, but it seems like when I do, it's Thursday night. Getting ready to do the Ride Night series again. Got a nice little crowd. Again going. I don't know that it's, I don't know the official count. I'm going to ask when they come back, but always fun to watch a whole pack full of motorcycles taking off, ain't it? Yeah, take your time, lady. Alright y'all, that's going to wrap this video up. I appreciate you guys coming along for this one. I've been doing a couple videos a week now for the last, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, and they're shorter videos, but I'm able to put a little bit more attention into some of them. Oh, somebody in my comments over the last couple videos has been kind of rude for no reason, and one of the comments was that I needed to paint my shed, so what I wanted to do is like really highlight this shed here for you and for everybody. I want everybody to appreciate the rust on my shed. So right there at you, baby. Anyway, yeah, the white walls look absolutely gorgeous on the Road King. I couldn't ask for a better look, and I was kind of nervous on that because I did agree with my wife when she said, hey, they look great on a black bike, and I agreed that maybe I don't know how they're going to look on a red bike, but we had a red Road King in the shop that had white walls on, and that kind of let me know, hey, this is gonna look all right. Even the wife was like, yeah, this is it. So anyway, thanks for coming along for this video and all videos, and until next time, we'll see you later.